I'm walking, y'all, trying to save my feet and toes. Yeah, I said I'm walking, y'all, trying to stay ahead of the sugar cane. If I stop walking, y'all, the cane gonna trip me up. Yeah, come walk with me. Save your feet and toes. Yeah, I said, come walk with me. Save your feet and toes. Cause if I stop walking, y'all, they'll cut me up until I'm just a nose. Yeah, come walk with me and save your toes and feet. Yeah, I said, come walk with me. Save your toes and feet. Cause when you walk with me, you can eat the food you want to eat. I'm walking, y'all, trying to save my feet and toes.
I said ears and nose.
I said I'm walking, y'all, trying to save my feet and toes.
I said ears and nose.
Cause if I stop walking, y'all, they cut me up until I'm just a nose.
Great Rod
I'm
is it,
walking,
y'all? Great Rod is it? Get your mat, get your chair, get your weights, line up if you're walking wall to wall, which is what I'll be doing when we get back together February 6th. On the West Coast. Yes, indeed. I tell you. I don't know. They just taught us that when you get older, now, I see all the white couples that go on their little cruises and stuff like that, and they have their groups. But as a point of reference, I have my grandmother, and they did little things, but basically, that wasn't the judge. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't expect to be doing anything that's exciting. You know, like you go down south and you see family. But I can't do that. I already told y'all. My first plane ride, I don't even know how it went. Because I spent the whole time on there saying, you will not get off this plane and commit mass murder. We didn't know it was mass murder back then. This is like 91. But I kept saying, you'll stay away from those people. You will not be in the same room with those people too long. In and out. Keep moving. So, that's all I remember about it. And now it's like 30 years later. Really? 34 years later? And I'm flying. Getting on the plane. I'm not flying. I mean, I ain't got no wings. So, and as I told y'all, I'm going to a free state. And that's how I know I'm a Moor. Because I don't speak to anyone who talks like this. They don't know what a free state is. They don't celebrate Emancipation Proclamation. They just got into Juneteenth because the government told them to. But other than that, they don't do that. You know, like when I talk about the ancestors, something I said to my daughter, and so the ancestors, and she said, I was trained to, and I was like, yeah. I was trained that when you're dead, you're done. That's why we're in the state that we're in. the energy that we can harness to manifest or get out of our situation, we don't even use it. So I trained I was like, yeah, because my energy will always be around you. In whatever bloodline. And I guess when you don't acknowledge it, you dry up. Anyway. Because for me, it's a sense of pride. You know. I was talking to my sister on my father's side. And she said she's a cult member. And she said, you know, and I used to do it too. Ugh, the cult training is so horrible. Oh, I sure wish the energy of the ancestors would do something about that. She said, oh, I'm so glad that God moved me or Jesus moved me to go this or to do this. And I said, well, why can't it be the energy of mommy? Which is her mother, my stepmother. I said, why can't it be the energy of mommy? She always wanted us. She was, I mean, tell you, my stepmother had a drop dead shape, okay? She watched her diet. She took care of her body. And that's what she talked about. She talked to me about it. So I said, well, why can't it be her? Why it gotta be God of Jesus? She loved you. She used to talk about it, about us watching our weight and such when she was alive. Her energy is still here. Why would it wouldn't be that energy that you heard? Why wouldn't it be the energy of the mother that loves you, that encourages you to get well or do? And I think the most horrible thing about the cults is they direct your energy into nothingness. They direct your energy into an empty barrel that you can't pull your energy out of. Now, when she was telling me it, I was saying, are you happy, mommy? I was like, are you happy, mommy? You always wanted her to be healthy. Always wanted all of us to be healthy. And weight, that was your thing. You didn't want us fat. You didn't whisper that. We knew. So I was totally taken aback. I was like, how could that be? How you just cancel out a woman that loves you? And that's the thing with cults. I kept it alive. They said, when my mother died, they said, okay, she dead, bye. I didn't get an earring. I didn't get a shirt. I ain't even get no pictures. All I had was how my mother looked in my mind. They totally erased her from me. I can pick the woman out of the lineup now. But her energy I can feel. And I say, well, I don't know how she looked, but I get the feeling it's her. I don't understand this. So I hold on to the ancestors. That's the energy I want. So, then she said, yeah, but I'm like, I know you're in doctrine. You rather give all the glory into an empty barrel. I know, I was trained to do it. For years. for years, just free. That's why I'm writing this book. Just literally. Literally. And I said, no. And the minute I saw clear that, the more, the stories of the more. They said, okay, now since you got rid of that foolishness, let's talk some real talk. Descendants of the more. And you know what? It made me understand my grandmother, because like she was very wise. Like she said, when you leave a place and you come back, you can't expect it to be the same. It's impossible. She used to say this. That's when she was the more grandmother. Also wise, also knowing. Whew. And then she was that cult leader. Whew. That was horrible. That was horrible. Because when she was in the cult, she's just a woman. Remember? The woman of horrible stuff that made the world evil, that's, whose menstrual cycle is a curse, who's bringing life to the earth is a curse, or blah, 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 blah. The Hatfield-McCoy Society, but we've been ruled by the Hatfield-McCoy Society for over 200 years, so there you go. And she said, when you leave a place and come back, you cannot expect it to be the same way as when you left. And I remember the first time she told me that, I was like, wow, wait a minute here. Yeah, it's true. You can't expect it. It's going to be different. It is going to be different. Hold on, y'all. I know it's a long time, but it's bothering me now. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. So, I know when I get back in a month from the West Coast, it's going to be different. Exciting and new. Exciting and new. And I didn't say that. Like, I just put it together that my extortion money can get me into an insurance company. I had insurance companies when I worked. You know what they said? No. No, not covered. No. No, we'll cover 50%. We'll cover 25%. So what humiliation, on top of me paying extortion fees, I picked my extortion fees to go to an insurance company. I work for an insurance company. We didn't climb the ladder there. Maybe now, but not when I was out there. And I worked for a guy who did insurance. Very wealthy man in Greenwich. He was still collecting premiums. He had Social Security checks that he didn't even cash or didn't even open out the envelope. But them premiums came through. and he got his bonuses, $1 million bonuses. So now I have the choice of directing my money that I'm being extorted for to an insurance company that's now going to charge me. I got to pay co-pay fees on top of extortion fee every month. Then, and of course, because they love that kind of insurance, and I'm old, they'll have me diagnosed with everything known to the earth. Whew. So then everything is a specialist we needed because it's his cousin, twice removed. And they already bought money into the pharmaceutical company, so you need to drive traffic over there. And I said, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is this Hatfield and McCoy Society all we have? This blatant extortion bullshit? So now if I pick the insurance company, I can help the executives get their $50 million bonus. Why would I want to miss a chance to do that? And they get to cut me up until I'm just a nose. Who knows? That's what I asked the ancestors for the most. I said, please, 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 keep me out the hands of those people. Please. Keep me out the hands of those people. Because, whew, they don't care nothing about you. I really never talked. The longest I've talked to a doctor, tops 7 minutes. Tops 7 minutes. And in that 7 minutes, they diagnose you, send you all over, it passes, and when you turn around, you can't even eat. But that's not their problem. That's not their problem. The insurance company say they got money, and they gonna get it. Even if it's over your dead body. Maybe that's why I'm at the bottom of the pyramid. Ain't nobody circulating me.
Yeah. Come walk with me. Save your feet and toes. Yeah, I said come walk with me. Save your feet and toes. 'Cause if I stop walking, y'all, they'll cut me up until I'm just a nose. Yeah, come walk with me and save your toes and feet. Yeah, I said come walk with me. Save your toes and feet. 'Cause when you walk with me, you can eat the food you want to eat. I'm walking, y'all, trying to save my feet and toes. I said I'm walking, y'all, trying to save my feet and toes. 'Cause if I stop walking, y'all, they'll cut me up until I'm just a nose.
Power on. Bluetooth ready to pair. Bluetooth connected.
I lost my music, y'all. I'm going to have to get on that music instructor. I'm going to have, you see how it's acting? On our last day in January, that we is meeting for this walk. Do you see how the music director's doing?
Choose, yeah. I said I'm walking, y'all.
Well, I'm going back for the walk.
Trying
now.
to stay ahead of the sugar cane.
Yes. Now we won't be walking again after today. We won't be walking again until February the 6th. And then I'll be on the West Coast. Or the Pacific. You know, for years I had problems with Pacific and specific. I really have to use my brain to say and if I don't use my brain, I say Pacific. So I'll be in a free state, a state where no enslavement compounds that y'all call plantations that makes their ancestors rage every time you say it because it's an encampment. The big houses that you go through and you marvel at how the Hatfields and McCoys did it was built by the Brits, and you know it. Whew. Lies they tell. And you gotta wait to get so old unless somebody comes out and tells you the truth. So yes, we will not be walking again. Oh, here's another thing. I'm gonna have to put up little posts and signs like that. Now that I'll be walking 7 o'clock on the West Coast, it'll come up 10 a.m. on the East Coast. So I had a lot of my friends, especially when I started walking, they said, oh, 7 o'clock? 7 o'clock is too early. And I was like, well, it works for me. You know? While I was watching your YouTube and you were exercising, and I would just wake up and watch it. And that's the time that's on. I look at it later because that's what they got streaming services and on and on and on and on. And now, on the East Coast, you'll get to do your walk at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. East Coast time for 3 weeks. I'll be walking wall to wall, probably doing some chair exercises. I'll have my TRX, but I'll be using that for videos, uploading shorts. And then just little videos where I'm staying, you know. Not so much the community. And I guess you'll see people coming back and forth, walking through. And then when you have housemates. So, wow, right? But like my grandmother said, when you leave, now I say, because I'm my grandmother's age, when you leave a place, when you come back, there's going to be a change. The change you left is a change, and coming back is a change. And what happens in between is a change. So, yes, 2 years ago, I said, I'm going west. I'm going to reward myself. I'm going to reward myself for all the hard work, for walking every morning. Whew. I didn't know how it was going to happen. But it happened. Yes. Yes. And I'm taking the ancestors. So when we walk or exercise, whatever we do, we'll be listening for the first 15 minutes of remembering slavery, because it is Black History Month. And you can hear it in their own words. And you know what's so funny? Leslie has the family ancestors upstairs. She has her offering and her glass when she pours libation upstairs. And as I said, I have no pictures of my mother. So as happened, the one picture I have of my stepmother is with Leslie, because that's the grandmother she knows. Whew. So remember, this is our last walk until February the 6th, when I'll be walking on the West Coast, and you'll be seeing it 10 a.m. on the East Coast. I won't have treadmill. I'll be either walking wall to wall or sitting down doing chair exercises. Depends upon, it's a big yard, stuff out there. It depends upon how the weather is, if we'll do the walk outside. Yes. Wow. And we're on our 3rd year now. I didn't do happy 2nd anniversary. I gotta make shorts for that. Happy 2nd anniversary. Happy 2nd anniversary. Happy 2nd anniversary. Happy 2nd anniversary. You have walked for 2 years. Monday through Friday. Yeah. 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 Happy anniversary. I guess I gotta work on it. 2 years. And my reward to myself is to go out west. Go to a free state. No Africans was in prison there. Now, maybe now, I don't know. But not then. They wasn't in the compounds. Now, I'm not even going to the state that they sent the Japanese to when they put them in encampments. Okay? I ain't even going to that state. No. I'm going to the state that didn't know nothing about enslavement. Them Europeans came straight off the boat up there on that west, and they stayed right there. Yeah, they learned they hate, but it's taught. But they're paying for it now. Because it was fun when those laws for imprisonment was put in place just to take care of the African. But now, when everybody got to pay the same price, y'all ain't even smart enough to say, well, listen, I ain't doing all that goddamn jail time. This law is for African Americans. Make this laws fair to all Americans. But y'all ain't got brains. You're like, oh, a black person will serve more time than me. Will serve more time than me. No. Same time. You rotting in there just like they want us to rot. But you can change it. Ooh. I don't think I meant to do that. I only got 5 minutes. Oh, I came right back in. Like, comment, share, tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend. Yes. Oh, why is that important? It's only important in its own war. I never wanted to go to Jamaica. I know the whole premise of Jamaica was a slave encampment. They fought and they got rid of the British for their own survival. The Hatfields, Fields, and McCoys here got rid of the British so they could abuse and continue to keep us in enslavement. That was different. The Hatfields and McCoys here wanted all the cotton money, all the sugar money. They was like, oh, the crown was taxing us. Ooh, and then we don't want to pay taxes to the crown. No, they wanted all the cotton money. They wanted all the sugar cane money. They wanted all the slaves to treat as how they feel without any interference. And that's why Independence Day, no, mine is Independence Day, January 1st, with my ancestors, 1965. Bullshit. Oh, well, we got together, even got a stupid old dumbass political party. That's why that party ain't shit. The Tea Party. Your whole political party is built on a lie. It should have been the Cotton Party or the Sugar Party. Because y'all wanted it all. Neither up nor down. Tuck in your elbow. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One for good luck. Y'all were so mad. It was the British that said that if the enslaved African fought with them, they'd be free. America made very few promises on that. And the ones they promised, they snatched and put back in. Because it was all about the cotton and the sugar. Neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One for good luck. I went to Boston behind that lie. And then they took the tea and brought it in the harbor. And they said, King, we're not going to pay any more taxes on tea. Bullshit. You said, listen, we going to keep the cotton, we keeping the sugar, and we're keeping the enslaved prisoners that you brought here, the descendants of the prisoners of war you brought here, we're keeping them enslaved and get the hell out. That's what it was. But them Hatfields and McCoys, them fairy tales and them tall tales, everything with a tail come from Europe, them Hatfields and McCoys.
Save your toes and feet.
Every tale.
Yeah.
And let me tell you another
I say,
tale.
come walk with me.
It's called a Tea Party tale.
Save your toes and feet.
They ain't wanted to give a shit about paying no tea. They wanted all the money from the cotton, the sugar, and they wanted the enslaved. They wanted the mansions that the British was living in, and that's the deal. That's called rebels. Yeah, I'll see y'all February 6th. I'm just a nose. Yeah. Whew.
I'm walking, y'all.
I'm excited. Thanks for coming on the walk. Like, comment, share. Tell uncle, tell auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend. Subscribe. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you February 6th when we start our walk again. But on the West Coast.
Come walk with me. Save your feet and toes.